Still with the fucking reload masterwork, but this is what it is. This is a solid roll too. I'm happy. I'd like to say that it was worth all that bullshit I just fucking went through. It wasn't, but considering this is the only thing worth playing in the game right now, because I didn't buy the recent season pass because you guys got fooled into getting served the same plate of bullshit that they served you before, and everyone was making a huge deal about, oh, it's gonna cost $12 now. That means they must be, you know, ramping it up, making it better, right? The best you got is fishing and a dungeon, which was technically $20 extra, aside from your dungeon, or from your season. So yeah, take it with a grain of salt. I personally think anyone who got the deluxe edition right now is probably not in a very good mood right now. Like, hold on, I want to pull this up real quick. This poll that I did earlier today. I want you guys to see this. Bear with me. I want y'all to see this. I ran a poll to ask people if they were satisfied with their purchase. I was genuinely curious because, you know, everyone's talking about how good this season was. So I was like, okay, let me see if their opinions have changed after a new dungeon came out. People being able to fish, which is essentially a new in-game activity, which you haven't seen before. So let's see. Season's ass, yeah. So like, here, check this out. Okay, so here we are. So I ran a quick poll. Those of you who purchased the Destiny 2 Lightfall Deluxe Edition, are you satisfied with your purchase? I'm genuinely curious. So 22.7% said yes, 35.9% said no, 41.4% said they're not sure yet. You literally have over 3/4 of your community saying that they at least are not sure on whether or not they're satisfied with your product. Rough. And this is 128 votes. So this isn't a small, you know, like only 10 people poll, right? They say 100 to 500 is a good representation. Everyone on my Twitter account is basically a D2 or Diablo 4 fan. So these aren't good numbers. You're halfway through your release and over 3/4 of your community is not satisfied. This should send a message, but unfortunately, it's not, because look at all these people that bought the release, the deluxe edition. Like, they keep giving them money. Honestly, if you're Bungie and you're looking at this right now, you want to ask yourself, what can we do better next time? But unfortunately, I'm sure everyone at Bungie, and I know it is for us here in the community, is everyone's going to be thinking about that GDC panel of when they were like having to tell people to not go the extra mile, don't over deliver, because I forgot what the wording was, so don't quote me on it, but it basically just said that it can be their undoing to over deliver, which many would argue that Forsaken was. I mean, think about it, we got like 30-40 exotics, 2 new destinations, a raid, 4 seasons, recurrent events. We got so much from that release. Oh yeah, and not to mention we got, you know, a second super for all our supers. So essentially 9 extra supers. Was that over delivering, or was that setting a precedent of what the expectation was, in which they could not match up to going forward? The closest they got was Witch Queen. It's the closest they got. So if you're Bungie and you're looking at this and over 3/4 of your community is unhappy right now, do you change whatever trajectory you're on right now, or do you keep banking on the hope that that clip y'all posted of fucking Cade 6 coming back is somehow going to be enough nostalgia bait for your people to buy the final shape? Do you really think your community is going to commit to purchasing your deluxe edition final shape? Probably not. Keep saying they're going to fix PvP, but nothing changes. And here's the thing, insider knowledge has told us that the PvP focusing aspect of their studio is now 100% committed to Marathon, which I've been saying for a while. A lot of their personnel has already been committed to their newer projects because, as I was saying earlier, Bungie, and this is a smart business move, but it's shitty for the consumer, realized when they were 4 weeks away from closing their goddamn doors from prior to Forsaken that they literally had all their eggs in one basket. If Destiny 2 failed, Bungie fails. That's it. Now they got Sony's money. Now they have multiple IPs, so they're diversifying. That's great. The only problem is that A team that made Forsaken is not involved with this project anymore. That A team that made Halo is not involved in Destiny anymore. They're working on their other IPs. What we have right now is the B team keeping this game on life support enough to at least taper us off this game to keep us entertained until the new game comes out. That's what I believe, because from a business point, that is what makes the most sense. And at the end of the day, Bungie is a business. They own a business. They want to get paid. They want to work on their next project. And if the next project is a bust, they don't want it to go downhill. So for that reason also, I believe they're going to keep the Destiny 2 servers up. I mean, look at Destiny 1. That's still kicking, right? They're going to keep Destiny 2 up. If Marathon's a bust, then they're going to fall back on D2. If they release Marathon and that's better, and Destiny 2 is still, you know, trying to breathe itself back to life, they're probably going to kick Destiny 2 to the curb, and that's it. Or they're going to focus on the PvP-focused version of Destiny, which they've hinted at, because they're ending the Dark and Light saga. Basically, we're going to have another Destiny 1 to Destiny 2 transition, where everything we did prior doesn't matter. Remember when we all started Destiny 2 and the Red War was here and all our stuff was gone because it was canon that we lost all our stuff? Everything we grinded for in D1, and now it's going to be gone again. So I hope you guys are ready for that, and keep that in mind when you spend your next $80 on whatever their next fucking release is. I personally don't think I can do it again. I really don't. I really don't. Even Mass Effect, when you look at Mass Effect, how you could port over your character from one game to the other. Even though you had to start over all your guns and shit and everything, you were at least able to keep your level. You were able to at least bring some of your decisions you made over to the next game. I'm not sure how Bungie is going to pull something off like that in terms of Destiny 2 content, how they're going to pull that off. So, you know, hats off to them if they could figure it out. I don't think they can. I think the only way that they were going to be able to actually get people to quit Destiny 1 and focus on Destiny 2 full time is to literally render all of what you did in Destiny 1 useless in Destiny 2. So you had to start the grind over, and let's be real, it worked. So I think they're going to do it again, and I just hope you guys are ready for it. Personally, I'm not. I'm probably going to jump ship to see what other shooter looter style game is, because unfortunately right now Destiny 2 is the king. Division's gone, or going. Anthem's gone. What's that other one? Warframe wasn't really my thing. The next Destiny 2-ish game that comes out where it's got PvP, PvE, the developers actually seem like they kind of care about fixing the game and aren't just going to keep coding on top of bad coding and release a dungeon for it to just fry the servers every fucking Tuesday. When that shows up, myself and a lot of the veteran Destiny 2 gamers are going to hop to that shit. I've been in this game since 2014. I'm not going to hesitate to jump at this point. I mean, I didn't buy the deluxe edition of Lightfall, and I don't feel like I'm missing out. And I feel bad for these people right here that are upset. The people that are content, great. You know, I'm not going to hate on them for enjoying the product. If they think they spent their money, well, fine. It's their money. But to these people who spent their capital and feel like they got cheated, I feel bad. I saw the writing on the wall. I wasn't even going to play this season. Someone gifted me this Lightfall season, and after I told them that this Lightfall season or Lightfall release was shit, she refunded her money. I cashed mine in on PlayStation, so I couldn't get my refund back. But she's now a full-time Apex player. And she's not missed Destiny 2 at all. She can log on to YouTube right now and watch an 8-minute video over a recap of what happened in Lightfall and the first season of Defiance. That's it. And she's all caught up. Rant over. This poll was interesting. I can't wait to see what the final results are. But I'm going to end it on that note. Thank you everyone for hanging out on the stream. Thank you for listening to me rant. Yeah. See you guys later.